beautiful, 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 beautiful angel. Love your imperfections, every anger. Hey.
Hello, it is ReiNube here, and today I'm going to be talking about, I'm going to be talking about A Silent Voice, because I did just recently watch it, again actually, twice, this time around, and I did want to talk about it real quickly, you know, because that's kind of the brand here, quick videos. And I also got some better equipment now, so I should be good to go. I mean, can't set up the other thing, but never mind me. Let's just get into the video.
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
Alright, so essentially, the movie was great. Not gonna lie, I do like how it addresses issues such as suicide and how, I mean, I honestly think the moral was good. It's like there's always light at the end of the tunnel, actually. In the first scene of the movie, there was a tunnel and then there was this bright light, which is probably on screen right now. Anyway, I do think the moral and everything is good. To be honest, in my opinion, spoiler alert if you couldn't already tell. So when Nishimiya, like, here's what I would have done for the movie. Honestly, all the scenes, they're great. I would have just put them in like a different order. Like, I wouldn't have put like the entire, I guess, backstory to the movie, like, of Ishida and Nishimiya and their history. I wouldn't have put, like, all that info straight at the start, because that kind of just felt the movie. It just made me feel that the movie was going quite slow. And, at, like, the 20-minute mark, when I was first watching this, I was like, okay, I really don't want to see this anymore. I'm not really too hooked. So what I would have done was put only like a 10-minute scene of of Ishida getting bullied. So, oh yeah, and the first couple scenes before the flashback, those are great scenes. Those are pretty good. I approve of those. I would have put like 10 or so minutes of Ishida getting bullied, and then I would have had present day Ishida. I know Nishimiya would seem random, but at the end of the movie, that's when it would start to clear up, and you'll understand like their whole relationship and everything. So at first it will be kind of strange, but at the end it's going to make a lot of sense, and it would feel like this viewer has like this euphoria moment, I guess, where they finally understand the simp Ishida, because holy simping hard, let's not even lie. So I would have put that scene there first, then I would have put present day Ishida, but only about like half of the character building, you know, only half of it to like prior to before Nishimiya is about to jump. And then I would say have that fireworks scene much earlier, maybe at like the 45 to hour mark. I would put it right there, and instead of Nishimiya getting saved, I would like that Ishida does accidentally hit the chair, and then he struggles to get up, and he just opens the door when Nishimiya jumps. And Nishimiya does jump, but she doesn't die. It'll be like Ishida, where Ishida will call like the paramedics immediately, and she would get saved, and at like the end of the movie, she would come back, and we would probably have this greater sense of Nishimiya after we see even more flashbacks of the childhood and Nishimiya getting bullied by Ishida, and then more character building and people just getting mad at Ishida for kind of no reason, and it will be like, whoa, what the frick? I mean, that's what the viewer would feel like. Like, this is very unjust. I mean, we already felt that it was unjust, but it does have a reason. So, I mean, this will just give people, viewers, more people to hate. And honestly, I do think it was better for name because it did give us people to hate in that movie. And, I think it just makes you feel more immersed into the story, knowing that there are people in that story that you don't necessarily like. So, I mean, I would do that. And then after that scene, Nishimiya, she jumps, she gets saved, but she's in like this very bad state, this very unstable state. And then we have the more world building and character building, and more character moments. And Nishimiya's mom would be an interesting character to play around, just saying. Then we could actually make her a bit more interesting instead of this, oh, you bully my daughter? You gotta catch these hands, fool. Instead of making her that type of character, you could actually make her have more depth, So, then Nishimiya would wake up eventually, like at the end of the movie, and obviously, it would just be like this creep, and it would also give us more reason to understand Ishida's simping over Nishimiya, because, come on now, we're not even gonna lie, like, he was going Nishimiya the whole goddamn movie. Like, really? He's a whole simp. Like, I know there was no romantic intention behind it, but boy, I swear, you don't say a girl's name that much unless you really care about her like that. So, I mean, at the end of the movie, she would come back, and basically, I think Ishida, he would have this sort of moment where he awakens, kind of like at the end of the movie, originally, but kind of like 20 minutes before the end, or 15 minutes before the end, it depends. And then you can just have like the last minutes, them hanging out, and Nagatsuki, the best boy in that movie, like, prove me wrong, he was the best in that whole entire movie. So you could have more character moments like those, like at the end of the movie, and then you could just end it with some narration notes, I guess. Like, with some narration, and yeah, that would be the end of the movie, and that is how I would have ordered it. But overall, yeah, it was a really good movie. I should probably talk about it a bit more in depth, like, of everything I liked in all the scenes. Just a whole in-depth analysis. But anyway, this was ReiNube. Hopefully you are staying safe. You best be wearing a mask. Don't let them Karens get to you with their BS that they got off of Facebook. And honestly, just have a great day. See ya.